Theater is a unique art form, and I'm really excited about theater because I feel like, in terms of my goals, there's a way that the spectacle of live bodies in space makes it harder to deny things like racism.
It's not an accident that theater has been the most important public platform for the evolution of democracy ever. And I fear for it. I fear for its future. We need to articulate that, fight for it, make it important. It's important on small levels, on micro levels, and on macro levels. It's our social platform for ideas. I'm sorry, Internet, but it is, because it's live and it requires presence and it requires courage.
Hedgebrook is the kind of place that says, yes, and here's time, and here's space, and here's support, because we believe in you. And that is it's a gift. I don't even know, it is the greatest gift that you can be given as an artist. Somebody to recognize you and just say yes.
What is really remarkable is not only the dialogue in which artists can have with each other, particularly women, because I think in American theater at this moment, we have so few women being represented on our stages and even running the theaters. So to have a cohort of fellow artists giving, sharing, encouraging, and also mentoring, which I think is a key factor in our field, we have Hedgebrook. That's why I think Hedgebrook is crucial in the fabric of American theater.
Theater is alive and theater is communal. You don't do theater alone. And what Hedgebrook is marrying solitude and community.
Who wouldn't want this beautiful opportunity in this amazing setting, so well thought through, yet not intrusive? It's like, I don't know how they got that combo right, but they did.
This is exactly where I want to be. This is exactly where I can locate the voice for the next few years of theater.
I'm really interested in the legacy of the slave trade. And while I've been here, I've discovered why British playwrights don't really write very much on this subject. It's incredibly difficult to write about. Our work embraces all sorts of things, family relationships, politics, the theatre itself. So we've had these discussions, these conversations, and I've just found them inspiring. And then when we've read our work to each other, that's also been inspiring. We've all kind of encouraged and supported each other while going through what's quite a painful process of dragging a new play out.
I'm in the privileged position because I'm a director, so part of my job is to help them rip the paper open and unpack it, like if it was a gift, but also part of the privilege of that is recognizing the delicacy of the package.
Anybody that's been a teacher in the arts or has worked with at-risk populations or youth populations knows very viscerally that it's a lifesaver for people.
When I was growing up, I was in this very rural southern area, and I never saw myself on television. I never saw myself in the movies unless it was making fun of where I was from. And then I read Dorothy Allison's Bastard Out of Carolina when I was 14, and I felt like all of a sudden I was seeing the world that I lived in for the first time. And I hope that a 14-year-old girl could read something by Hansel Jung, by Winsome Pinnock, by Alicia Harris, and feel herself and see herself and feel empowered to go out in the world.
I think nationally, even just being selected to be one of the 5 playwrights coming to Hedgebrook gets you noticed. So I'm always looking for plays that I can develop and hopefully produce at the Alley Theater. And I feel like I've really had that whole journey with Suzanne Vega's piece, which I first encountered here at Hedgebrook.
Some of the most exciting playwrights writing for the American stage have come through this program. They include women who've gone on to win Pulitzer Prizes, MacArthur Genius Fellows, Tony Awards, Obie Awards. Many of them are also writing for television and film now, so Emmy Awards, Golden Globes. It means that their work and what's quietly happening in these cottages here, the ripple effect of that is just a force of storytelling that's coming to people through theaters, through television, through film, and the impact of that is really profound. There's a movement, a national movement called 50-50 and 2020, and the idea is that by the year 2020, 50% of the plays being produced on stages around the country will be by women playwrights. We have 2 years to get there, but we're really committed to doing that, working with our partner theaters around the country, with other organizations that are supporting women playwrights, because we really believe that we need to be hearing at least 50% from women. We need to hear our stories equally in the cultural conversation for the kind of change to happen in the world that needs to happen over the next couple of years. It's vital. It's vital that women are heard equally.
I have like 35 pages of a brand new piece, and I finished a draft of a play that's going into production in the fall in La Jolla. So that's wow, listing. I haven't listed it, but that's a lot of work for 2 weeks. So thank you.